Incredible! You're still alive after all this time. And after all you've been through, I would consider you a Schoolrooms veteran. Have you considered joining up with the TSE or the student election? They're the primary research group and the largest colony in the schoolrooms. You'd make an excellent researcher. Please consider it. Well, aside from my sheer amazement of your perseverance, let's dive into a few more levels. And let me tell you, they're pretty crazy. From hellish heat to childhood memories coming back to haunt you. Let's dive in to see if we can survive this set of Schoolrooms levels. Level 11. At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary computer lab, with ordinary tan-colored tubed monitors and towers alike, popularly seen in the 1990s. But this lab is anything but ordinary. With its malicious computer programs and non-Euclidean geometry, this level can be treacherous to traverse. When walking through level 11, you will notice the very space you occupy, expanding and warping as you attempt to find any exit. Small spaces such as cubbies and closets, when entered, become huge, occupying unusually large spaces, sometimes even miles deep. As you explore these twisting places, you will begin to feel the desolation that is isolation, as no two wanderers have ever met at one time while in level 11. The computers themselves invoke a strong fear in anyone that might feel inclined to use them. If they somehow overcome these feelings of horror, the computers themselves will show them their deepest fears on the displays. It is possible to utilize these computers. Certain functions can teleport a user to a different part of the level, or even different levels entirely. Note that Entity 44 is present on these computers, and can rip a wanderer out of their current reality into an unknown fate, so don't click on any weird links. Other entities cannot live in level 11. Those that have tried die within a few days due to unknown circumstances. To exit this level, simply attempt to leave through a set of glass doors to seamlessly be transported to level 13. Utilizing the right computer programs can transfer a student to level 10 or to level 12. Level 12 of the Schoolrooms may be one of the most unique among all levels. When entering this level, you will find yourself standing in front of your own childhood home. Don't be fooled though, as this is just a cruel trick played on you by the level itself. Inside you will see your own mother, though like the house, this certainly isn't your mother. Though the street outside allows for you to be with your fellow students, once you are inside, you will be isolated to face the tasks ahead completely alone. This level is nicknamed Homeschool, as evident by the fact that as soon as you sit down at your table, your mother will slap down assignments for you to complete. Though she is very smart and can answer all of your questions, you will be required to complete each assignment, ranging from subjects of math, science, English, history, and some sort of language class. Once you've completed these assignments, you will be tested on each subject. You must answer each question correctly. If you miss even one question on these exams, you will be sent to your room, which will just cause you to no-clip through the floor, while you'll end up in level 66 or detention. If you get a perfect score, you will be allowed to leave through the front door, where you will be able to find an entrance back into level 0. These are the only known exits of level 12, so be careful when doing your assignments and learn as much as you can. I decided to take my chances. Jumping into the extremely hot water was unbearable. I just have to swim some more. More. God, I feel horrible. The Pool of Death, also known as Level 13, is a dangerously hot outside pool area. With the school directly behind you, in front of you is a large swimming pool, and as you approach closer and closer, the more you realize that this swimming pool is nearly the size of an ocean. The size of many objects are extremely distorted, as though from a heat-induced hallucination. Death from heat stroke is a real danger, but not the only threat present in the level. Mushrooms of the nostalgia parasite can often be found polluting the sides of the pool, but more concerning is the colossal heat squid that predates on unsuspecting wanderers that approach too closely to the pool's edge. Staying too long on level 13 is a sure death sentence, so it is important to find an exit or die from either heat stroke or hostile entities. Wanderers that manage to survive for more than 24 hours will allow you to enter into a Class 0 or Class 1 level. If you're crazy enough to jump into the water, find a patch of ice-cold water to get sent to level Sub-Zero. Finding a door labeled Sewer Staff Only will lead you to level 34, and if you are approached by Entity 18, known as a living school bus, it will escort you to level 14. Level 14, or known as Automotive Shop, is home to 4 sub-areas, namely the shop, classroom, tool room, and bathroom. This is one of the truly safest levels in the entire schoolrooms and has clean running water, medical supplies, and a small potential supply of food. The single teacher in this level provides knowledge and resources for the students that work on the vehicles that seem to self-drive themselves into the garage area and onto the lift. These vehicles always have something needing to be fixed, but can sometimes hold supplies and food, safe for consumption. The garage and shop will shift in dimensions and size to accommodate any sized vehicles, including buses, also known as Entity 18. Tools found in this level always remain and cannot be transported out. This is not the case for medical supplies, which have become a hot trading commodity for the grease monkeys, this level's only colony. Running water can be found in the bathroom and in the water fountain found in the classroom. There is a level effect on students that have an affinity towards vehicle maintenance known as the turbo fix, whereas those that work on these cars find themselves unable to stop on their own will and will try to work too many hours without breaks for food and water. The grease monkeys take turns keeping each other accountable and keeping watch over the elusive 10mm socket. To exit level 14, intentionally brake a vehicle to instantly fall into level 15. Drink any fluid from a vehicle to pass out and wake up in level 34. Attempt to steal a 10mm socket to get sent to level 66, or detention. Heat from below, also known as level 15, is a multi-layer maintenance complex, infinite in size. Each layer, the lower one traverses, the darker and more perilous the journey becomes. The 2 main threats on this level are the extreme heat as well as the custodians. Custodians are normally passive entities, but here in level 15, instead of cleaning messes, they are patrolling and guarding the level from unwanted trespassers. Those who are caught by custodians are absorbed into their pitch, tar-like bodies, never to be seen again. There are 4 certain sublevels to level 15 and possibly more than that. The first sublevel is also the safest. It's warm here, but the heat isn't dangerous. Custodians can be seen here, but they are far and few between, usually guarding entrances to the second sublayer. Light bulbs here remain illuminated, even if they are removed from their sockets. These can be thrown and used like flashbang grenades. The second sublayer is hotter and full of machines of an unknown function or use. Custodians patrol this area frequently in order to maintain the equipment, but also to spot and apprehend trespassers. Note that machines, when tampered with by wanderers, will discharge electricity and can be deadly. The third sublayer is almost completely dark, and despite there being much less machinery and way fewer custodians, a heat wave at this level could be deadly. Sublayer 4 is full of boilers and furnaces, which act as the only light source for the area. The heat here is deadly, and the custodians that tend the furnaces seem to be heat resistant. More sublayers are theorized but not confirmed. To exit level 15, find a curtain and no-clip through it to reach level 16. Metal doors can be found throughout each sublayer, which can lead to level 0, 14, 2, and 7 respectively. If the door is freezing cold to the touch, it will lead to level sub-0. Weak walls can be destroyed, revealing a secret door. This will lead you to level 43. Well, that wraps up today's video. I think I could survive level 15, and maybe 11? The rest, I'm not so sure. I hope you make it through in one piece though, because I look forward to seeing you again and talking about your wild adventures in the schoolrooms. Who knows? Maybe you'll have a thing or two to teach me. Till we meet again, Wanderer. Thanks for watching.